If you work at an AEC firm or a professional services firm, you know this pain. An RFP lands on your desk and you need to find the right people with the right experiences. And somehow that means digging through SharePoint folders, old proposals, and emailing around asking consultants who are already busy to update their outdated resumes. In this video, we're breaking down how firms are getting rid of all of that mess with Flowcase's information management and instant search capabilities. We'll be answering the questions we get asked most often about CV management and resume databases, and how Flowcase can help you win more bids. Let's get into it.
Whatever tool you pick, the thing that matters most is search. Can you find the right person for this specific bid in seconds instead of hours? That's the whole reason Flowcase exists. Let's take a look at our account here where we have 45 people. You might have 45 people in your organization, you might have 45,000 people, but the ability in Flowcase to search for the right people quickly and efficiently exists for organizations of all sizes. Right from our overview screen here, we can search for people's names. We can also quickly filter on departments. So let's say you need to find people that are in Norway. You can quickly find those people and we can see our search is already narrowing. You can also filter on custom tags. So let's say you need to find someone who's available for new projects. We can turn that search on and we can see our search is now narrowed into 2 people. Custom tags are a great way of narrowing your search for people and for projects as well. Within the reference project page, we can also filter on departments and specific custom tags that are associated with your reference projects. Everything always comes down to speed and efficiency. With Flowcase, the RFP lands, you search by skill, certification, or past project type, and you pull the exact people who've done this kind of work before. That's it, no digging. Let's jump back into our account and take a look at how our search functionality works. If I were to look for a project manager, I can select project manager here in our role names, approved role names. Now I've narrowed my search down to 17 people. I can then filter on years of experience based on their project experience in their profiles, and now I have 7 people. And what's great is the system is actually highlighting the projects that are associated with our search terms. So let's take this search another step further, where I'm actually looking for a specific certification. I can select that. Now I've narrowed down to 3 people. That's great. Now I need another search term here because our RFP is actually involving an engineering project. So I need people who have worked on engineering projects before. Now we're down to 2 people. So I can decide between Astrid and William here and decide who's going to be the relevant resource for my project and copy them over to the proposal. I can do the exact same thing with our reference projects where I can search for project types. I can search for specific customers that we've worked with previously. And then I can combine search terms, or I can use this and/or option to look for project types or projects with this customer here. And again, I can make this as broad or as granular as I would like. I can then filter on projects from a specific time period and then projects of a specific size. Again, helping us find the right information and respond to RFPs quickly and efficiently. We're often asked if you can search for people based on their specific skills and certifications and not just their names and job titles. And you absolutely can do this within Flowcase. And this is where Flowcase stops being a file storage and becomes a real skill management system. You can ask something like, who's a licensed structural engineer with healthcare project experience? A shared drive can never answer that question. Flowcase answers it instantly. So let's take a look at our search functionality. We jump over to our search and we need to look for someone with project management skills. So we can identify that. We've narrowed our search down to 25 people. All right, but we need someone who has historically worked on healthcare projects before. All right, now we're down to 4 people. And lastly, they need to be a certified structural engineer. So if I start looking for that, I can see I have structural engineers in the US and in Canada. I need someone in Canada. I can select that. And now I've narrowed in on the right person that I'm going to copy over to my proposal and then respond to my RFP quickly and efficiently.
So that's Flowcase's instant search. The old way was digging through folders and hoping that someone's resume was actually up to date. But with Flowcase, it's one simple search and the right people with the right experiences show up in seconds. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. We actually read them. And if you'd like to see what this looks like with your team's data, there's a link below to book a quick demo with us. Thanks for watching.